Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Today is the fifth Friday payday from our distributions, and we did receive some funds in the portfolio, but we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Nothing to brag about, but we have some income coming to the portfolio today and tomorrow and yesterday and the day before. But like I said, nothing to brag about as we continue to build the portfolio back up to where we need to get it to. Now, you guys know I'm not a day trader. I'm a dividend investor. I buy and hold positions and use those positions to live off of them. So we're not buying and selling stuff every day. Sometimes we do sell and sometimes we do buy, but it's not on a daily basis, right? We might buy stuff on a daily basis, but we don't sell on a daily basis. Okay. Remember that, guys. So with that said, remember I'm just a 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not take this as financial advice. If you do, you do at your own free risk, okay? Because this is not financial advice. I'm just here to motivate you guys, motivate other people to invest in their financial future. Because if you don't invest in your financial future, you'll be like those folks in the U.S. unemployed, don't have a job, don't have nowhere to go to, and you definitely don't want that. Okay, guys? So you definitely have to focus on what you need to do to get to the next level. Now, with that said, let's get down to business because business is booming. Oh, before that, guys, thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks for liking, sharing the content. I appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm trying to rush through this today. I always say that, but then I end up, not doing that. Okay, as you can see, today's another red day in the market, and surprisingly, uh, it's not red across the board across all my portfolio, which is kind of crazy, right? But as you can see, Berkshire Hathaway, J.P. Morgan Chase, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, McDonald's, Netflix, Costco, Waste Management, ExxonMobil, CVX, um, and to name many other companies are in the green. I mean, in the red. Sorry, in the red. But we do have a few companies in the green, all right? But compared to the ones in the red, the reds are overpowering the green today. Okay, we have Tesla, Meta, Google, Broadcom, Costco, Home Depot, Procter and Gamble, Pepsi, to name a few, are in the green. Okay, guys. So remember, you have to invest, right? On a day like today, if I wasn't building back my buffer up, of course, I would be spending buying. But of course, I'm building back my buffer in my margin. So of course, I'm not spending money. I'm letting it go back, at least trying to get back to 60%, 60/40, which will be 60% my money and 40% margins. Okay. Now, of course, I don't know how long I can go because you guys know your boy. I got bills and stuff to pay, so we got to make that happen soon. Okay. So Bitcoin is $111,000. Ethereum is at 4,300. XRP $202.84. I said 200 a few times. This is gonna before the next year it might be at $200. Who knows? I'm just talking. I have no idea. Okay, but you can see the percentage in here, right? Everything is up in the last hour for the top six. Up in the last hour. Solana is up 1.13% in the last hour. That's amazing. And in the last 24 hours, it is up 0.62%. That is good. Okay, it's like the same for Bitcoin. Okay, in the last hour is up 1.12%. Okay, so a lot of these things are doing decent numbers. Okay, even my Shiba Inu is up 0.74%. So if you're buying crypto and stuff, guys, if you spend your money on crypto, as you can see, the crypto bubble is bubbling. It's getting bigger and bigger. Ethereum and then XRP is definitely number three now. As you can see, is bigger than USDT. You can hear that guy on his motorcycle. The motorcycle is not even fast. It's just making a bunch of damn noise. It's annoying, but that's what I have to deal with in here in Colombia. Soon, by the end of this month, we'll be moving out of here. We're gonna be here until we can move anytime, but we're painting the other apartment. So hopefully we'll be done painting this weekend, and then we can start getting things like clothing and all that stuff moved, and then leave the heavy lifting to the movers. Probably next weekend. We'll see. We will see. I don't know yet for sure because I already paid for the splits to the end of the month. So I'm like, you know what? We can live here for the rest of the end of the month, but for the rest of the middle of the month, and then move out, right? Because I already paid for the whole month. So, but we like I said, the other places already paid for, and we just do what we gotta do. In the meantime, between time, you can see the market on this portfolio today was down most of the day. Right now, after hours is up 0.01%, 23 cents, which is not bad, but it's compared to being down $16.31 today. Um, you know, it's not great. Okay, so looking at our other portfolio, it is down today. Price action, price change down $1.13. Percentage wise is 1.86%. So we going back the opposite direction, which I'm not happy about, right? At 2.77%. I'm not happy about that, but you know what? Patience. I have to be patient and see how things is gonna go in this portfolio. All right. So, all right. So I started with a big boy portfolio because, of course, the market have closed. Right. I started this video right before the market closed. So this thing haven't quite updated, but like I was saying today we didn't lose money in this portfolio. Okay. Overall, we might have lost some money in some positions, but overall across the board, we did not lose money in this portfolio. This thing is saying 1% down, 0.17% down, but it should be 0.17% up. All right. In the actual portfolio, we are up 0.24% in the actual portfolio. So I mean, it's not bad, right? I'd rather have a little green than having the red. Believe me, I'd rather have that in this portfolio because, like I said, I've been building up my buffer, so I'm not spending money in this portfolio because I use this portfolio also to pay bills. So, of course, trying to get that buffer back over 55% is going to be tough because in the next 2 weeks, I have to pull money out of that portfolio again. So, Um, by the time we get the third payment in this month, I'll have to pull a few $1,000s out of the portfolio because I do pull money out of there monthly to pay some bills, and then the rest of the money is reinvested or it's just sitting there as a buffer in this portfolio. So, uh, this month estimated 20 some $1,000 this month. From here, this is just the big boy portfolio. $26,000. So if we can actually bring in $26,000 and I pull $4,000, $5,000 from there, we still got a buffer to reinvest 20 grand. That should get us probably over that 45% mark, right? We should be around having like a buffer of about 50%. So it'll be a 45%, 45%. So that's that's where I'm trying to get to. At some point, we'll see what happens with that. Okay. Message from from work. My boss is trying to do some stuff and she can't figure it out. So of course she's pinging me so I can go and fix the problem. But right now we're gonna deal with that after we finish making this video because we're almost done with the video. Okay, guys, I'm not even going to look at the other stuff. Like I said, we do have some money coming to the portfolio today. You can see we're still down $231,000. That's a lot of money to be down in this portfolio. Right when I thought, like, okay, we're going to bring under 200, around what was that, 180 something, 170 something, and then we get another round of tariff and things go left. Okay, so we're going to see how much longer um, things gonna go before it gets better. But in the meantime, I need to sell. I need to sell some positions coming up. Okay, I need to sell some positions. I just gotta decide who's gonna be sold. So we had 32,000 across the board, across all of the portfolio in dividend distributions estimated. And this thing is still showing 10.5 million in 10 years in income. Going back down, let me see. Going back to the 5 year mark, 2.2 million in 5 years. That is some number. Okay, so guys, this is where we are right now. Not so much changing the portfolio other than receiving distributions in the portfolio. I mean, we're gonna wait and see what happens in the upcoming weeks. I mean, we just had the hardest month I think so far this year, which is August, and now we into September. And let's see how much difference the new month will bring. I got a notification on the market report, but not the market, the job report yesterday. I didn't read it, but I got a pop up on the job report and stuff like that. I didn't read it, so I can't really talk about that today. But with that said, guys, oh, one more good thing today, right? I just finally got the notification that my Colombian resident card is available, so I can go pick up. Well, I already got my resident card, rather, but my ID, uh, my cellular extranjero. But I think I'm pronouncing it right. So if any Colombian watching the video, don't come for me, okay? I think I said it right. So I should have that ID. I was supposed to go pick it up today at 3, but I decided not to because I didn't want to go deal with traffic and all that stuff. So I'll go on Tuesday. Because Monday, I got restrictions on my car. So I'll go on Tuesday. I can go on Monday, but sometimes the timing is crazy because the area is definitely restrictions in that area. I don't want to get issues with the traffic police and get my car towed. With that said, guys, it's been an amazing day. A lot of good things happened today. Even though the market wasn't great, a couple of portfolios are down, but overall, not bad enough to be, stressed about. I mean, we can control it anyway. We buy positions that we think are going to generate income. That's what we buy. And then if they go down, at some point we have to sell. Okay, now me being the person I am, sometimes it's hard to let go. And I'm still working on that. Okay, it's work. I'm a work in progress. Okay, so with that said, guys, have an amazing, amazing Friday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when we do our income review video. Peace out.